Hey guys, it's Jenny. Welcome back to my channel. For today's makeup tutorial, I'm going to do something really smoky and bronzed for summer. I got a ton of requests to start doing really bronzy, gold-ish type looks. And this is the first one that I'm going to do. Of course, I'm still going to do like a million because these are my favorite looks to wear. And so this one right here is more of like a messy, grungy type look. If you have trouble blending or trying to get colors to stay in one certain area, then this look is probably going to be really easy for you because I tried not to pay too much attention to the placement and kind of just grabbed a large blending brush and kind of just diffused it, and it's really smoked out and just it's so grungy. I really like how this looks. And then for the skin, I wanted to just also look really sun-kissed and really glowy, so I used a lot of highlights. I didn't use any like shimmery bronzers just because I wanted the eyes to be the bronzer in this look, like the bronziness in this look. So I just used matte bronzers, but something really warm so it still makes you look like you've been out in the sun. But the highlight, I kind of just went pretty crazy with the highlights. It's not that I went really crazy, it's just the highlight is so bright, but that's kind of what I was going for. I wanted this to look very summer, and I think I succeeded in that aspect of making it look super summer, so I hope that you enjoy this look. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started. To start off this look, I'm going to moisturize my face / prime. So I like to take my Too Faced Hangover X Replenishing Face Primer, and I just take about 2 pumps and just spread that evenly onto my entire face. I love the smell of this. For my foundation, I'm going to be taking my Kat Von D. This is my Lock It Tattoo foundation, and I use the color M64. I have my tan back. This color is just so perfect for me. So I'm just going to evenly blend that onto my skin. I really want full coverage for this. Since this is like a nighttime look, it's not going to be as hot. So I want to go for something really full coverage. Since this foundation is actually really thick and drying, I feel like it also works really good as a primer, so I can just get away with skipping that step. I'm going to start with my shadows because I'm going to use really dark type of bronzy shadows. I don't want to do anything else to my face just in case I get fallout. So for this look, I'm actually going to be using my Chocolate Bar palette from Too Faced. It has beautiful kind of bronzy golden shades inside, so I just want to use those. And I'm going to start off by taking this color right here at the bottom. This is going to be our transition color, so it's already starting off pretty dark. This look, to be completely honest, looks better the messier it is in a way, so you don't have to be too careful with this. I kind of just like to make it really messy, kind of grungy, really smoky, and I think it just looks the best like that. And what I like to do with looks like this is really focus colors in the inner kind of part of my eyes, so kind of in here, and then I like to blend it up to my brow. It's all going to make sense later. I normally don't do this at all, but for looks like this, I like the grungy look to it. So just blend this out. Okay, so we're going to go back into the palette and we're going to start to add some definition and some depth. This is another bronzy brown shade. It's just a little bit darker than the first one. We're going to be working this directly in the crease. But I like to focus the color in the inner corners a little bit more and then just blend this outwards. It looks crazy right now, guys, but trust me, at the end it will all just start coming together and it won't look so messy. Taking the same brush, I'm now going to pick up this color right here at the very corner. It's like a dark purple-ish color, but it has a lot of like silver and gold specks running through it. It's really pretty. So I'm just going to pack this on, but I also want to mix it with a little bit of this dark brown color right here. So mix those two together. You're also applying this on the crease, but you're gonna go always a little bit lower than you did the last step. You're almost going onto the lid now, but you're also just a small amount on the crease. I'm surprised how little fallout I've been getting, but usually seriously, can you hear the birds? That's another thing, you guys. Every time people hear birds in my videos, they always I get the most questions about where I live, because I guess everybody assumes I live somewhere beautiful and tropical, but honestly, I just have like a big bird cage. I have like a ton of parakeets outside, and they're like literally right outside my window. So that is why you can hear them. I don't live in paradise. I really like how it looks just like this, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to take it a little bit further and... What the hell? Oh my gosh. Like, my foundation got it everywhere. For the next step is just to take a pencil, any gold pencil that you like, or something kind of bronzy. And what I want to do with this one is just pop this right in the center of my lid. It doesn't have to be perfect because this is only a base. You're going to still add a shadow over this. And then taking the gold shade from the same palette, I'm just going to pick it up with my finger. I feel like I get the most color payoff that way. And just tap that right in the center of my lid. I'm just blending the color outwards. I'm taking my Clinique Line Smoothing Concealer, and I use the color Medium Honey. I like this one because it's really brightening. It's not super opaque, but it does have like that yellow undertone, which makes dark circles disappear. Just a small amount to my forehead. Bring that down the bridge of my nose. Cupid's bow, and chin. I'm going to quickly take something to set it with. This is my banana powder from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And before you set it, make sure that you don't have any creasing, because you don't want to set the crease under the eye. And then just go in and lightly dust a little bit of that brightening powder. Moving back to the eyes, I'm going to take some eyeliner. This one is called Past Twilight. It's just a warm dark brown eyeliner. So what I want to do with this is apply this to my waterline and slightly just under it. I'm taking a small brush and I'm going to start to diffuse this out. It's okay if you get it pretty low. This is, like I said, more of like a grungy, messy look. So I'd rather it be really smoky right here. I'm going back into my palette and I'm going to take just this color right here, the one with all the sparkles. And this is going to also help blend it out a little bit further and just deepen it and add some sparkle. I'm going to now line my eyes with some black gel liner. This one is from Maybelline. I'm going to create a pretty thick, dramatic wing. I have so much with the eyes going on. It's so diffused, like upwards. You can get away with a pretty thick line. I'm so shaky, like I can't make a good wing because I just drank a shit ton of coffee. I'm going to now apply some mascara to both top and bottom lashes, and then I'm going to move on to some eyelashes. So these are Iconic from House of Lashes. So that was it for the eyes. I'm going to move on to my eyebrows because they kind of just disappeared throughout the whole thing. I don't want them to just look really dark, but I still want them to be noticeable. So I'm just going to take a little bit of tinted brow gel and run this through my brows. Now for the face, I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. And I'm going to be picking up this, it's in the color Havana. I'm going to lightly contour with this. And also pushing it upwards to warm up like just my skin overall. And I like to also bring that up to the hairline. Taking a slightly smaller, looser brush, I'm going to pick up this color right here in the middle. This one is called Fawn. And I'm going to focus this just on the hollows of my cheeks, just to give me a slimmer type look. And also bring that up to my hairline. I also like to use Fawn to just slightly contour my nose, but I like to take something really loose and small. I have a whole video on how I contour my nose. So a lot of steps in the process. It's a little bit different from most videos that I've seen, only because I have like a different shaped nose. So I'm going to just go ahead and finish this, and if you guys want to see how I contour, you can check out my videos. I'll list all my contour videos down below. I forgot to do one last step on the eyes. I'm just going to go back into that gold pencil that I used right in the center of my eyes, and I'm going to pop this in the inner corners. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear construction. They decided to start construction like super late. Guys, I'm going to go back into that gold from my chocolate bar palette and pop that generously in the center, right on the tear ducts. This right here just transforms this look. And as my highlight, I'm going to be taking my Mary Luminizer from La Balm and just pat this. I'm going to take a small amount onto my finger and just right on the very tip of my nose. I decided that I wanted to just redefine kind of this area down here. I don't want to add more color to my face, so what I'm going to do is go back into my Anastasia banana powder and just apply some matte highlight just to this area right under my contour. It helps bring out my contour without adding darker colors. For the lips, I'm going to use two colors today. They're both matte shades, and they're both kind of on the pinkier side. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this one first. This one's a little bit lighter. I'm going to just apply it right over it.